See, the only way you can see violence is if it's still resonating within you, if that belief and that feeling is within you. When you move beyond that, and you can, you won't see it anymore, and it won't get reflected back to you. See, because getting back to the feelings are creative, you have to get a reflection of your consciousness, your feeling state. When you're joyful, you can only create joyful experiences, and that's the most powerful experience. So if someone literally came into your presence with a loaded gun with the intention of shooting you, and you're in a state of joyfulness, the person would disappear. You wouldn't even see the person, you wouldn't see the gun. It would not exist in your consciousness. It couldn't really happen that way because you wouldn't create the person coming into the room. But it's, many years ago, there was this young medical student who came to one of my weekends from Chicago, where she was in the hospital. I was giving the event in Detroit. And she described the experience she had in coming, and it was amazing. She said she was driving at 90 and 100 miles an hour, at the speed at that time, 55 miles an hour. And she's passing police cars, because it's about a 300-mile drive, going at this excessive speed. They have other cars pulled off, and they don't see her. And she knows they don't see her. Created an alternate reality. Give you another example. For those of you who are old enough, remember Ted Williams, one of the finest hitters in baseball. He was one who hit over 400, which is amazing because many times he hit the ball well and somebody caught it. He was asked how come he hit the ball so well? And you know what he said? He said, when I'm up at bat, the ball is not this, and it's coming at me, it's not the size of a baseball, it's the size of a grapefruit. He said, and also, no matter how fast it seems to be coming, to me it's coming slowly. He said, how can I not hit it? See, it's that same shift in reality, in that person's immediate experience. And we all have that. You hear about athletes in the zone. That's that alternate experience that they're in when they're at one with the whole experience, and it all slows down. It all slows down. Do you know that the game of tennis has been revolutionized? I don't know any of you are tennis players or you follow it at all, but it's been completely revolutionized out of all of this new conception. I was a tennis player, and how do you hit the standard tennis stroke and position was like this. And you backswing and you follow through and you aim the racket where you want the ball to go. Do you know how they play currently? They stand straight to the ball. The racket is held down here very loosely in the hand, and the stroke is like that. How do you like that one? A completely different way of playing the game. The ball goes faster, it's more accurate, total revolution in the game. And the person who revolutionized it is Oscar Wegner. He wrote a book on tennis, and I created a meeting with this guy, a telephone interaction for about 40 minutes, and he's way beyond tennis, see? He understands life. If you read his book or you listen to him, he's explaining how it all works, see? He said, you're going to face here. Why? Because now you're seeing the ball clearly. If you stand sideways, you're only seeing it out of the corner of your eye. When it gets to your racket, you have to guess the point of impact. When you're standing looking right at it, it's very easy to keep your eye on the ball. He also says, and this is fascinating, He says, when the ball's coming, and they go fast now, count to 5 before you hit. Teaches you how to slow it down. And he says, don't move that racket until the last split second when you absolutely have to. And that's one of the best lessons in life. Let whatever is happening come to you and see it clearer and clearer and clearer before you respond to it. The perception is, I got to respond right away. Something terrible might happen. You know, it's got all these things to do. Slowing the game down totally changes your reality experience with it. He learned, he's teaching it through tennis. And by the way, he's not some guy with an idea. He was the coach for Bjorn Borg, 5-time, world champion, all this kind of stuff, and many others. So, yes, there's revolutions going on all the time. Point I'm making here is you can create your own revolution, a whole new way of experiencing everything just by freeing yourself up. Now, joyfulness. Main point here. Only energy in the universe is love. We are vested with the power to use love any way we wish. Hatefulness, violence, anger is love in disguise. We can't ever change love, but we can make believe it's something different, and we're brilliant at that. But we can never stop everything being love. And we can also never stop being joyful, because that is our natural state, and we are pure love. We are pure divine beings. We're all-knowing, and we're only joyful. So at any given moment, you are joyful, and whatever feeling you have is just a disguise of that.